Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? I come here to show you a mini MOC that I have built. Now, this mini MOC is on the planet of Zanbar, and basically Zanbar is swamps and plateaus. That is mainly the terrain, and here, as you can tell from the title, this is Mandalorian or Death Watch, whichever one I prefer to put in there. And this was not requested by anybody, so let's get right into the details here. So starting off right here, actually we should do an overview first. So here is an overview. Get Rat-Attack out of the way. So that is the overview, and we'll show you guys the inside of the base here in a second. So here we have a campfire, full focus, and at the campfire we have this Mandalorian here just sitting up against this log. Here's what the log looks like. Just studs on all sides, very basic. And I just have him leaning up against it. And over here, you can barely see, is his helmet that he's taken off, and then right over here is his gun that he sat down. And he's sitting here, and this is kind of like a small base camp, so he's just manned a fire, and he's waiting here, and then we'll get right over here in just a second. So let's go over the vegetation first. And so, like I said, it is very swampy, so I made kind of like dark green, mostly almost everywhere. And then we have some very intense vegetation. We got 3 silicamite pieces, which I have ordered more, so more will be coming. And over here, we have kind of like this dark leaf, this dark green leaf piece I use in trees, with these dark green vines, and we have this snake here. It's not supposed to be a snake, it's just supposed to be another vine. And I have patches of 3 stem grass pieces. So there's patch 2. I like doing the bigger patches like this, other than the smaller ones. So if we rotate the MOC around clockwise, you see here we have a dead Mandalorian that the Mandalorians have buried. And basically what this is supposed to be, it's kind of like the US military does this. I don't know about the British military and all that. I'm sorry, I don't know. But they would put their gun, and their gun, I have my guns packed up right now because I'm in the process of moving. But, so we have this gun, air quotes there, and his helmet is just resting on top. Focus. And then you see here we have just the dirt that they have uncovered, well, that they covered back up on. And here is another big patch of grass that I like. Here is a nice big tree with vines growing out of it, as you guys can see. So that is that. Here, as you can see, I keep saying that, I am sorry, but we have a pathway of some stud tiles, and on the pathway, if you rotate this again, we have another Mandalorian here, but this time he's talking to a DARTH SIDIOUS hologram, whichever you want to call it. And if you guys have not seen this Lego hologram piece, I don't know how I can put this in here. So where's the camera? There it is. Let's focus. It comes in the Star Destroyer set, the 2014 Star Destroyer set. This Star Destroyer set. And I move him because he's supposed to be on the mini MOC. And he's just basically walking back. It looks like he's running, but I have him walking back to report to the inside of the base, which we'll get to in just a second. Here's another look at the tree if you guys wanted to know how the tree was built. Let's see if there's an underside. Focus. Alright. And if we rotate the MOC counterclockwise, we'll get right into the base here in a second with the fallen Mando. But here you see on the top of the mountain, here's another look at the mountain. But on top of the mountain, we have this kind of rugged pathway here that leads to, right now, we don't know. And there's this pathway. It's snot technique. Sorry, my hands are a little shaky. Let me grab, there we go. I'm trying to grab a good grip on the camera. And as you see, we have a guardrail just here at the end. And here we have a Mando using his kind of scope here, doing some Overwatch, because this is supposed to be at night, because why would you have a campfire going in the middle of the day? Focus. There we go. So that is that part of the MOC, which is probably my favorite. And then if we get to the inside, let me fix up the inside real quick. As you see right off the bat, it's really dark. But we have a 6x6 tile, which I stumbled upon one of these the other day. And then we have more 2x2s, because those are probably one of my favorite pieces, 2x2 tiles. And then, if we look here, I'll show you this in a second, but if you look back there, if it will focus back there, I don't even think. We have a gun rack, not a gun rack, but a jetpack rack. Wow, that, okay. Here we have some greebling, lever that's not pushed in all the way, there we go, with kind of where the campfire would be located. Sorry about my phone going off. And then over here we see we have a lot of greebling going on with just a Mando. If I remove the Mando, look in the inside. There's the greebling, there's the jetpack, and then there's that. Very bland on the inside, but this is supposed to be quickly put together because it is a small outpost. And then here you see we have this small screenless display, which is right here. And we got like it's a bar graph of some sort, just in holocron. I can't speak today. Sorry, guys. And then it's just elevated. It's supposed to be floating, and then that just goes right there. I'm breaking stuff. Oh my gosh, I have not recorded in a long time. I am sorry, guys. It's because of my moving, which I will fully explain the moving later when I have. I don't know why I said I will further explain the moving once I am 100% done moving, and you guys will get an in-depth video on that. But real quick, if we go back on top, because I forgot to show this, this is a tree that's inspired by a birch tree. It is not supposed to be a birch tree, but like I said, it is inspired by a birch tree, so that is that. And then here's another overview. So we'll get right into the outro. Alright guys, tell me what you think down in the comments below if you like this MOC, if you want me to do more with Mandalorians, or if you guys want to see more clones and stormtroopers. I do have, you guys have seen Kali 1, and Kali 2 is on Lieutenant Curious's channel, so go check that out, and then next one will be Kali 3 on my channel, so get pumped for that, because I am. But make sure you go follow me on Instagram, where you guys get behind the scenes looks of everything that I am building. Go follow Novalug on Instagram. That, if you guys don't know what Novalug is, card in the top right hand corner. And Novalug is a lug that I am in. Instagram for them is down below, so make sure you go check that out. But without further ado, well, I don't want to keep you guys for real long, not without further ado. So I want you to have yourselves a very nice day, and this is Clone Production Studios signing off.